the truth behind Miami's new era of real estate. There's a lot of noise out there about pre-construction in Miami. Everyone seems to have an opinion, and most of them don't reflect the real picture. Some people say the market is overheated. Others believe it's slowing down. Some think all new towers are the same, while others assume it's all just luxury hype. The reality? None of those statements tell the full story. That's why today we're cutting through the confusion and breaking down the 6 myths that even experienced professionals still get wrong about Miami's pre-construction market in 2025. These myths exist because the market is evolving faster than most people can keep up. New regulations, innovative financing, and shifting buyer profiles have changed everything, yet old beliefs remain. So here's what we're about to uncover. Why not all projects are created equal? Why developers actually do negotiate? Why pre-construction isn't only for the ultra-rich? How investors can plan for performance even before moving in? How technology is rewriting the rules of real estate? And finally, why this new generation of towers is about more than just buildings. It's about lifestyle, connection, and purpose. This is Miami 2025, and it's time to separate fact from fiction. Here's the first myth, and it's one of the most common misconceptions I hear. People assume that every pre-construction tower in Miami follows the same formula: glossy renderings, ocean views, and luxury finishes. But in reality, each project is built for a completely different kind of buyer. Some towers are designed for investors who want flexibility, short-term rental approval, hotel-style management, and daily income potential. Others are built for end users, families, professionals, or retirees who want a stable home, not a transient property. Then you have the branded residences, where names like Porsche, Waldorf Astoria, or Cipriani define an entire lifestyle experience. And on the other end, boutique projects that offer privacy, intimacy, and unique design. So when people say all these buildings look the same, what they're really missing is the purpose behind the design. Each one was created for a reason: a buyer profile, a market niche, or a lifestyle trend. Understanding that purpose is what separates assumption from strategy. Because when you match your goals to the right type of project, you're not just buying a condo, you're aligning yourself with Miami's future. The second myth says developers don't negotiate. Many buyers believe prices in pre-construction are set in stone, that what you see on the brochure is final, but that's only half true. The reality is that developers do negotiate, but strategically. It's not about asking for discounts out of the blue. It's about understanding timing, inventory, and motivation. Early in the launch, when a project is selling fast, there's very little flexibility. But as construction progresses and only a few units remain, opportunities start to appear. I've seen developers offer closing cost credits, furniture upgrades, parking incentives, or extended payment schedules. Examples that have occurred in specific cases, not guarantees of what every developer offers. It's not about getting the lowest price. It's about getting the best value. Serious buyers who know the market, work with the right agent, and ask the right questions often walk away with stronger deals, not because they pressured anyone, but because they understood the market cycle. And that's the key. In pre-construction, negotiation isn't confrontation, it's collaboration. For years, Miami's pre-construction market has carried a reputation that it's only for millionaires and luxury investors. And honestly, that used to be true. 10 years ago, most new towers targeted high-end international buyers. The renderings showed yachts, champagne, and penthouses in the sky. But Miami has changed, and so has its real estate. Today, developers are building a new generation of projects designed for professionals, families, and first-time buyers who want quality without excess. Many of these buildings combine modern architecture with accessible payment plans, efficient layouts, and shared amenities that add real value to daily life. We're seeing new communities with co-working areas, fitness studios, children's playrooms, and pet-friendly parks, spaces that reflect how people actually live and work in 2025. It's not about luxury anymore, it's about lifestyle and balance. So, if you've always thought pre-construction was out of reach, take another look. The market has evolved and opportunity is now available at many levels, not just at the top. Stay with me until the end, and I'll show you how to get a free digital copy of my book, Miami's Pre-Construction Blueprint, your personal guide to buying smart in Miami's fastest growing sector. One of the biggest misconceptions about pre-construction is that you have to wait years before your investment starts working for you. That nothing happens until the building is delivered and the doors finally open. But that idea is outdated. In 2025, Miami's pre-construction landscape looks very different. Many new projects are being built under rental-ready concepts, where owners can lease their units through professional management as soon as construction is completed. These are the branded residences and condo hotels that come with full hospitality services, check-in, housekeeping, maintenance, and marketing, all handled by the operator. Other developers are introducing leaseback programs that allow owners to secure a tenant or management plan even before delivery. That means buyers can enter the market with a clear plan for how the property may perform once it's completed, instead of waiting and hoping. It's not guesswork, it's structure. The key is understanding the model behind each building and choosing what fits your goals. Daily rental flexibility, seasonal leasing, or long-term use. Because in today's Miami, pre-construction isn't about waiting. It's about preparing to perform from day one. Another outdated belief is that real estate is still all about location and emotion, that technology has little to do with buying or investing in a property. But today, technology drives almost every step of the process. From AI-powered pricing tools that help developers identify the right market value, to virtual reality tours that allow clients to walk through their future homes before they're even built. Innovation is changing the way we see and understand real estate. For buyers, it means transparency and control. You can now analyze past sales, track project progress in real time, and compare data across neighborhoods, all from your phone. And for developers, it means smarter design and faster decision making. I personally use data tools that predict absorption rates, rental trends, and neighborhood demand months in advance. Not to speculate, but to make informed, responsible recommendations for my clients. The truth is that technology doesn't replace experience, it enhances it. And those who learn to combine both will always stay ahead of the curve. The final myth, and maybe the most limiting one, is that pre-construction is just about concrete, glass, and square footage. But the truth is, Miami's new developments are about people. Developers today are not only building structures, they're creating communities, spaces that bring people together to work, to relax, to share experiences. Many new projects now include wellness centers, meditation gardens, co-working areas, dog parks, kids' play zones, and rooftop restaurants. Features designed to build connection, not isolation. Buyers are no longer just looking for a home. They're looking for a lifestyle that reflects who they are, a place that supports their health, creativity, and sense of belonging. And that's why pre-construction in Miami has become so much more than a business transaction. It's part of a movement that's redefining urban living, where architecture meets emotion and design meets purpose. Because at the end of the day, what's being built here isn't only property. It's a vision of how we want to live, connect, and grow. So, here's the truth. After all the noise, all the opinions, and all the myths, one thing remains clear. Miami's pre-construction market has evolved. The challenges that once defined it have turned into opportunities built on structure, transparency, and trust. The exclusivity that kept many buyers away has opened into accessibility. And what used to be just speculation today is strategy guided by knowledge. Every tower, every design, and every new project tells a story of people, ambition, and vision. Because behind every blueprint, there's a dream being built. And that's the real essence of Miami's growth. If you've been thinking about exploring this world, start by learning, by asking questions, and by understanding how this process really works. And to help you do that, I wrote Miami's Pre-Construction Blueprint, a practical guide that walks you step by step through everything we've talked about today. To get your free digital copy, just type book in the comments below, and I'll personally send you the link. I'm Guillermo Terán, and I help buyers and investors make smart, confident decisions in Miami's real estate market. Check out these other videos for more insights and visit my website to book your free strategy session. If you're ready to act now, we'll explore the most relevant options in Miami's pre-construction real estate market and find the project that fits your goals. Thank you for watching.